so obvious. It's like almost like
who's in therapy and who's not. Okay.
I don't even mean therapy. Like yes, true. Yeah, kings get therapy. Where's the kings get therapy?
Welcome back to the usual. Whether it's God, therapy, or the Bears, yes, we cover it all.
I know I'm a loser because I love rap music, and whenever I read this, I immediately think of 21 Savage.
Okay.
And so in my head, I just go 21. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the verse is, so Proverbs 21:21 is, whoever pursues righteousness and kindness will find life, righteousness, and honor.
I like that.
And it's just like, in a way, you're like, yeah, like, okay, like, cool. And no matter how good you want a person to be, you kind of need to be able to get over it in a way.
Yeah.
And I think that everyone really struggles with that. And I think that
it's not always about me.
Exactly.
Right.
And back to the point about like the community of the church and stuff is something I realized like a year ago, like back when like things were going wrong with this relationship. Wasn't talking to anyone. I was like, this is my thing. Like, I will figure this out. Like, it's all like, and I basically just started developing this like intense anxiety and like.
You took it all on? Did you have like, guilt?
Yeah. And it was all these different things of feeling as if I had to figure it out. Like it was only me. Like
all you.
Yeah. I don't.
And
feel
right
like,
now.
Yeah. And right now. And I started like becoming super avoidant and like maybe couldn't be as like kind or like as I wanted to be. And I think that is like the poison of trying to take too much on yourself and like, and believing that you know what is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Whereas like nowadays, again, like one of the big things Proverbs teaches, it says there's like 30 books in Proverbs. I think in every single book, they mention like wise, like wisdom, and like wise people seek counsel, and they go and they talk to people, and that like, and it's so obvious. It's like almost like
who's in therapy and who's not. Okay.
I don't even mean therapy. Like yes, true. Yeah, kings get therapy. Where's the kings get therapy? But hearing and talking it through. Like you get so much value out of just speaking to other people. Like you even in your own brain start to work out problems. Whereas if you just have conversations in your head, you start to go fucking insane. Yeah.
Taking on a lot of guilt for stuff. And I think I took on a lot of guilt as a child. And I think it all is coming back to that. So I have a lot to talk about in therapy Monday.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I think definitely. I got therapy Monday too. Well, yeah.
Monday therapy.
Yeah, let's go. Start.
Barbershops have a way of turning small talk into something deeper, and I'm happy that these guys can talk to me about it.
We're back into it with this guy.
Into religion.
Into religion.
Okay.
Yeah. He is not Catholic. He converted to Catholicism for her, which is interesting because she wasn't practicing at the time either. And they're just kind of down in a small little town in Virginia. I've joked about it being a commune at times. Not to disparage anything at all with regards to religion, but it's a very close-knit kind of community where some of their principles of Catholicism don't necessarily align with what I think is generally the national or international standard.
So it is a Catholic church?
It is Catholic. He converted to Catholicism. But at the same time, they don't follow a lot of standard Catholic practices. They have a lot of their own, for lack of a better term, rituals and
so
beliefs.
It feels a little culty?
It's a little more, it's more secure.
You probably can't say that.
I mean, I don't want to, simply out of respect for her, not necessarily anything else, but it's a very insular community that seems like it's very closed door. They're not very open with other people, and any kind of just asking, just like a wellness check, so to speak, asking her how she's doing, all of the communication goes through her husband now, and I don't hear much from her. And when I hear from her, she got her social work, her master's in social work. She was a practicing social worker, very smart, very academically gifted. But now she has kind of fallen into the state where, and if she's happy, I'm happy for her. But
Sure.
A more like trad wife kind of traditional feminine role lifestyles where she is now.
Okay. Whenever you say the communication goes through him, meaning like if you text her or call or even email her, is like he the one responding on her behalf, or?
Yes. Yeah. So if I reach out to her, just whether it's via text or calling, I don't actually hear a response from her. I get a response from him, from his cell phone.
From his phone.
His phone number. He'll call me back, and around the holidays or like my niece's birthdays, because they do have 3 kids now actually. We'll FaceTime.
They have kids. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, they do. They do have kids, but we will FaceTime, and he'll always kind of, be the barrier to it at first. I have to speak with him, make sure everything's okay, and then she'll come in and she'll talk. But I don't really have as much direct communication with her as much as I would like.
Wow. Okay. Whenever you do speak with her, does she seem like the sister you remember? I mean, obviously we all grow and change in some way.
Sure.
But is there anything that's just completely off to you, or?
So initially,
I mean, the whole thing feels a little.
The whole thing was very strange. Like I said,
Yeah.
she wasn't actively practicing in religion. And again, this is no denigration of religion.
Sure. Yes.
But she wasn't actively practicing. She met this guy, then decided, and she had just gotten out of a long-term relationship.
Okay.
And then she met this guy, and then, they fell in
Virginia.
fast. Yeah, with a little over a year, they ended up married. They had kids. So it was a big tonal change for her. She had never been much of a city person, but she was really enjoying DC.
Yeah.
And she liked being downtown. And then, when she met him, just kind of moved out to this rural community out, and to paint a better idea of the values they have. There are rules for showing up. They set a number of contingent rules, such as I couldn't share with any of my family where they live. Also, this was in 2021, early 2021. So, COVID's still very much something that the country is dealing with. The rules were, even from the airport, I'm not allowed to wear a mask. I couldn't wear masks with them. They didn't want to see me having hand sanitizer on my person. So I think that paints a pretty good idea, just generally, of why I haven't made it my main goal to go out with them. Because between staying in a house with active black mold, to the point where the house was deemed uninhabitable, and then also while there's a global pandemic raging, I can't wear a mask, I can't use hand sanitizer. That's why just from a personal protection standpoint, it was a matter of like, okay, well, I'm going to try to keep eyes on as much as I can, but I felt like I had to keep it from a distance, because it wasn't just a matter of them not sharing necessarily the same values. It was a matter of that they actively wanted to restrict my ability to be safe in my own bodily integrity. So yeah, I was not okay with that, and that's kind of the main reason that I was like, okay, I have a general idea of how things are going. I'm keeping communication open, but
you're doing all you can do.
We covered God, therapy, and family, so ending up on some pop culture felt right.
I don't know. We're going to Dua Lipa Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be fun. I've heard that her show's good, so I'm excited about that.
I saw her a couple years
Was she good?
ago, and it was really good.
It was good, yeah.
It was at United, too.
Yeah, every time she's come in, I've not gone, and I've wanted to go, so
Oh, hell yeah.
gonna do that.
Do you remember when the gays told her she couldn't dance?
No.
I forget what video it was earlier on in her career.
Wait, also,
Yeah.
remember you were the one that was telling me about JoJo Siwa, all that stuff when she was freaking out, weren't you?
Freaking out about
Following all the JoJo Siwa stuff a while ago.
what? Oh, yeah, about how she's straight now?
Well, no, before when she was gay and she was yelling that she was the pop Like,
Oh yeah, gay pop diva. Yeah,
Right.
She invented pop gay music.
but
or
like
something.
now she's like straight and she like grew her hair out and she's like
Yeah,
said she is not gay. I don't understand.
it's wild. Me and another client were talking about this too because she made her whole personality about like rainbows and being a lesbian, right?
Right.
And now she's just like,
Just kidding.
just kidding.
Which,
I
like,
met a
look,
dude.
I understand. Like, I think sexuality is fluid, and you can certainly like identify however you want to identify.
Yes.
But like, maybe don't like fully jump in the pool until you know.
Because she's so young still,
Right,
too.
so
she's
young.
like 22, 23 now.
Yeah.
The whole like JoJo Siwa talk.
Oh, yeah.
About how she like came out as gay and now
just
she got a dude and everyone's like, what the fuck was wrong with you?